Hey guys, this is Coach Gagan, and today I am sharing a very crucial video about plantar fasciitis. I have seen a lot of runners and athletes, and even normal people who wear normal shoes in day-to-day life. Many people who stand for too long, they start having pain in their soles and primarily in the heel. I've been suffering from these issues from past so many months, and earlier it was in right foot. It was at the threshold, so I got a steroid injection also in my heel. But now it's the left foot, which is problematic from past about 2 years. I am fighting with that, and I have done like all sorts of physiotherapies, all sort of treatment, painkillers, even steroid injection in my left foot also, but it is not improving. So I decided to continue what I love to do, the exercise, my way to rehab myself, which was the missing link. I think lots of things were happening in past 2 years. I missed out on the basics, and now I have started strengthening and releasing my calves, soles, everything, and I'm feeling great. In past 2 weeks I've been doing this religiously and feeling great change in my soles and my heels and my early morning stiffness in my pain in my foot. So I decided to make this video and give you a strategical plan which might help many of the runners or athletes who have plantar fasciitis and who have heel pain and who are struggling from that issue day to day, which impacts their training obviously and their daily routine life. So as soon as you get up in the morning, if you feel tightness in the heel or soles of the foot, it's not a very good feeling. It doesn't give a positive impact on your brain to get out and get going for your workout or your day-to-day task. It becomes very problematic in your brain itself that you are not healthy or you are not taking the steps which you need to take early in the morning. We love to go out, we love to walk, jog, run, bike, whatever we want to do, but we should feel free in our souls to do that. So I am sharing this workout for all the people who have heel pain or who have plantar fasciitis. That's the very common, very vague term any doctor or physiotherapist can take. Your foot is a very complex structure, and there can be like nth number of problems up to the chain, knee, hip, lower back. But these 3 or 4 drills which I am showing you today will make a huge difference if you do them properly and regularly. That's the main concern, because you will find like many articles on Google that how to treat your soles, how to treat your plantar fasciitis issue, and it becomes really annoying when you can't do the thing which you love to do. And just let's get started. So first of all, we try to roll our calves. Those muscles really work all day long. Your Achilles tendon and your soleus, so the muscle that attaches right here, the belly, the big calf, and your heels. Approximately in the center, that point is very crucial to roll on. I'm using this trigger point foot roller. You can use a pipe or a bill, and I have used it many times with Indian athletes. That also works, but try to elevate it slightly so you have more pressure on that area. I want you to place the leg on top of the rolling leg, and then try to slowly put some pressure on the ankle itself and try to roll back and forth 5-6 times. Do it very slowly and in a controlled manner. If you find any sore or tight spot, try to hold on that spot and place the other foot right on the top of the roller and try to draw big circles. Again, 4 to 5 big circles slowly from the ankle, and then you go reverse. So do this drill about 2 to 3 times. Try to do it on both sides, because if you have a plantar fasciitis issue, it can be related to the other leg also. So one is paining, one is not. That doesn't mean the other one is working fine. So you might feel the tightness or tenderness on the other leg also. In my case, I feel my left foot is landing too hard and my right leg is not working at all. So to make it work and to make it strong, I need to roll and strength to everything on the other side also, so that they train in balance. Place the roller on the spot between the ankle and the knee, right in the center. Do about 4 or 5 rolls, and then try to draw big circles, 5 clockwise and 5 anti-clockwise. Spending time here on the roller, it might be painful for the beginners, or if you're doing it after a long time, or you have a chronic pain in your heel or in the sole, it becomes very painful and tender. So go slow, try to spend about 10 to 15 seconds on each side, then switch. Again, try to spend 10 to 15 seconds on each side, do 2 to 3 times. So first is you brush up and down, and then you try to roll 5 and 5 on both sides. That will release the tension from the calves itself, which go and insert right into your heel and into your soles. The second one, which I am doing nowadays, and it has worked a lot. So you have seen a lacrosse ball or a rubber ball or a crazy ball. This is like a size of tennis ball. You can use a tennis ball also. Really want to squash this ball under your soles. So I'll change the angle, and now you can see it better. So I want that ball right there under the sole, and you try to load that ball with your body weight. My back is rested. I'm pushing my back into the ball and trying to squash that ball and glide it towards my heel. So you can go in the center. I just heard a pop from my one of the toe. So many joints, so many tendons, so many ligaments in the foot. It's a very complex structure. You really need to go very slow and find out the tight or tender spots. You might be sore after this releases, so I suggest if you feel any pain, any increase in pain or tightness in the foot immediately after the releases or the exercise what we'll be doing, try to dip your feet in ice cold water for 10 to 15 minutes. That will ease out the pain and makes it doable on the next day. Try to shift the ball slightly to the left outside edge towards the mid of the foot and then towards the big toe. So all three lines need to be released very slowly, and the ball you can see it's like almost flat. I'm just pressing my foot hard into the ball so that it releases all the fascia, all the muscles and tendons and joints. They just open up. Main concern is your tight footwear. Definitely what you wear all day long. I'm not talking about just the running shoe. Whatever footwear you wear all day long makes a huge impact on your soles. So make sure you wear flexible, wide, zero drop, comfortable, wide forefoot shoes so that your feet are relaxed and not squashed throughout the day. Spend about a minute or two on each foot. Again, I am doing both feet. I have plantar fasciitis on my left foot only right now, but I must release both feet so that they feel balanced and they are trained equally when I do any sort of aggressive activity on my feet, whether it's squats, lunges, or running or stair climbing, whatever it is. Go slow, spend about 1 to 2 minutes on both feet. So we got two releases. One is the soleus, the calf, very important. You miss on that. And second one is you release the fascia under the foot, with somewhat hard pressure. It's not very easy. The ball is built soft, so I can really push that into the floor and slowly slide it forward on all three lines. See, the ball is a bit soft. I can really press it with my hands. It's not a smiley ball, it's still a lacrosse ball, but bit soft. We have the hard one also. I use it when I don't have any pain in my soles, but you can definitely use the hard one. This is the softer version of the lacrosse ball. So let's do the last one. So we got the exercise which I love, that you must practice for the plantar fasciitis issue. It's called eccentric loading of the calf, and obviously the foot is working as well, so go very slow, understand it nicely, then try to practice it. Keep your feet as wide as the hip, so they are not wider, and keep them parallel, so both toes are pointing towards the wall. Your heels and toes have equal gap in between, they are both parallel. That's the start point. So I'll start with my left foot. What you need to do, you place both elbows on the wall, so body is in slightly inclined position. You can step back a bit. Yeah. So you lift both heels up using both feet. Then you offload your right foot off the ground. So this was impossible 2 weeks ago. I can hold this position now for a few seconds, and then very slowly you take that heel closer to the ground. You load the tendon, you load the soleus gastrocs, your calf muscles slowly, and as soon as that heel touches the ground, you place the other foot back on the mat and lift your heels up again. It's easy. Pause it up here, keep the calf squeezed for a few seconds, and slowly take that heel down towards the floor. You can count about 5 seconds going down, and then step down with the other foot, lift it again, lift the leg up, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take 5 seconds to lower that heel, touching down to the mat. Eccentric loading, I would suggest do about 10 repetitions on each side. Again, we are training both feet. Even though I have pain in just one, we need to train both legs. I think this is 5th repetition. I'll do 5 on the left side now. Make sure you understand. Both feet pushing up, pause, and slowly lower that heel towards the mat. 5 seconds. So I can cheat on the right one slightly, I can hold less, I can go down faster, that's okay. But at least I'm getting number of repetitions on the right as well, which is non-painful as of now. But I need to strengthen both feet. I need to keep my calves in good shape to stand, to walk around, to lift heavy weights, and obviously to run and jump. So these are my 3 takeaways for all the people who have any sort of foot pain, any heel pain, plantar fasciitis. I don't like that term anymore now because it's a very common thing that you have a foot pain, you go to the physio, you go to the doctor, you got a plantar fasciitis. You need to release your calves, release your foot, and eccentric loading for your calves that strengthens your foot, your fascia, and gives you a feedback coming down from the ground how strong your rights and lefts are. You immediately feel a difference when you go on one leg. Signing off, cheers, Gagan Arora.